Hey guys, today I'm back with another monthly makeup basket. It's been a little while, so I'm going to be chatting about everything that I kind of have on the docket to try this month. There's lots of new products, but also some products that I've just been using a ton lately that I wanted to point out to you. A little bit of skincare, moving down into makeup, and everything will be listed down below, in addition to any kind of corresponding videos that may give you some more information of products that I've already tested. The description boxes for these take a lot of time listing every single product that I mentioned, the name, finding the link along with the color, and I know some of you have mentioned how helpful you find that, and I always do that in all of my videos to link to everything because I know personally how annoying that is. So thank you to anybody who has thanked me for doing it because I appreciate that you noticed. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So up here in the top drawer, I started including some skincare more recently and just some products that are not necessarily makeup. The first here is from Fenty Beauty. This is one of their body lavas, which I've never tried before. This one is in the shade Trophy Wife, and I don't know when I'm going to get use out of this, but I really want to. I feel like I need to book another Caribbean vacation. I love the MAC Fix Plus because it's super light. I feel like this is going to be really heavy, and the MAC Fix Plus I can wear basically day or night. This I feel like is going to be like a photo shoot type product, which I have none of those planned. But anyways, very curious to try it. It is very pretty. You may recognize the name, but not the packaging for this. It is from Skin Fix. They have recently rebranded, which is super exciting. Really gorgeous, more kind of minimalistic packaging, and I feel like a big reason why they did that is they are now available in Sephora, which is so incredibly exciting. Not only are they a Canadian brand, but they're from the east coast of Canada, which I am as well. I'm from Newfoundland, and this brand is based out of Halifax, so it is so exciting to see Canadian brands excel and do such great work. But on top of that, the products themselves are actually incredible. They're dermatologist backed. They really truly are problem-solving products. The Skin Fix name really does live up to what the product actually does. So really excited to try this Lipid Boost Jelly, a super hydrating serum, so I'll have to report back on this. Another product I'm so excited about is new from Nivea. This is the Urban Skin Defense line, and this is the Day Moisturizer. So this has an SPF of 20 in it, and I'm just gonna unscrew it here because when I was at the event, like the launch for this, I was like, yeah, day cream, whatever, SPF, let's be honest, it's gonna be far too heavy and too like white based for my skin because I have an oilier skin type and a darker skin, so SPFs for me are tricky. But let me show you. Look at this. It's completely clear. So exciting. And it's a nice kind of gel cream texture, so it reminds me of kind of like a Neutrogena Hydro Boost type product. If you like their day cream, I think this is going to be a great one. There's also a night cream and everything, so really pumped about this. Okay, I've got to talk much faster. I've talked about 3 products, like a million to talk about. These are the Pixi Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches. I've been using these and liking them. Normally when I get eye patches, like the kind of depuffing ones, I always save them and I'm like, oh, I'll use it for a special occasion, but I never have a special occasion. So I've been using those and really liking them. Super cooling under the eye, and you get a ton in the package. From Juviance, this is their Vitamin C Youth Boosting Night Serum, and I did just run out of the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C, so I'll be adding this into my routine. From the Inky List, this is their Glycolic Acid, which I believe is a toner, and I want to try it. I think the Pixi one might break me out, which is weird because normally products don't break me out. It's more of like a hormonal thing. I need to try it again, but I've just been too scared, so I'm going to try this. And then this is the Laneige Overnight Lip Sleeping Mask in the Apple and Lime scent. I just finished up my first of the pink. It is one of my favorite lip masks. So good. So excited to have it in a new scent. So here we have drawer number 1. This is Complexion products. Going to be testing out the Cover FX Gripping Primer. I've been loving the, oh, matches my nails. I've been loving the Water Cloud, and a lot of you said you really liked this, so I'm going to try this. I also have the Dermablend Jelly Grip, so kind of similar idea, so I'm going to be testing those out. The Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I was so excited for this to come out. I tried it for the first time yesterday, and it was really nice, and I think it's the kind of product that I would actually wear on its own too, because it adds a really nice glow to the skin, but nothing like too shimmery or anything. But speaking of shimmery, this is the Smashbox Crystallized Primerizer. I used this in a recent Get Ready With Me, which I will link to down below. This is definitely very, very glowy. I wouldn't say it's greasy, but it's not the kind of thing I would put all over my face and walk out of the house. I think you could honestly use it as a highlighter, like a very subtle highlighter over your foundation, but very pretty. It's from the new Crystallized collection here in Canada, launching on April 1st in Shoppers Drug Mart. Then 2 drugstore foundations. I reviewed the L'Oreal Infallible, so I'll link that review down below if you'd like to check that out. And I've been loving a lighter coverage foundation lately, more natural. And I reviewed this Rimmel foundation over a year ago now, and I really like this. I think this is gonna be a little light for me right now, but I love this formula so much. Then I've also been reaching for this a ton, the Smashbox Studio Skin. Really love this foundation. So easy, wearing it during the day when I know I'm gonna be face to face with people, and I just know it's not gonna look too cakey or heavy on my skin. I've just been using the tiniest amount. Oh baby, I tried this yesterday for the first time in combination with this Ulla Henriksen primer. It is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. Oh my god, my skin looked so good. Like, my skin is in a really great place lately and I'm so happy about it, but this looked so good on my skin, so I need to test it out. Stay tuned for a review. And then on the end here, I have more drugstore foundations. These are the Wet n Wild stick foundations. Have not tried these out, so I will of course do a review. I think I'm gonna do like a full, like, trying out some new Wet n Wild because I've got other stuff to try, and then like a dedicated review on the stick foundation if that is of interest to you. Drawer number 2, I have the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer, which is included in that review. The Too Faced Born This Way, I did a bunch of filming right before I went to Mexico, so a lot of my like staple products were kind of like put in this box that I was like, I can't deal with this till I get back from vacation, and I still haven't dealt with it, but I just went and pulled this concealer out because I've been missing it. Then I cannot get enough of this L'Oreal, what do they call this? Unlimited? Yeah, Unlimited mascara. Again, that's in my review. It is so good, and I've been pairing it with this Marc Jacobs primer. I know I've talked so much about how much I love the L'Oreal primer. It's an incredible one from the drugstore, under $10 Canadian, and I've tried high-end lash primers and they never do anything, and this is the first one that I'm like, okay, actually, whoa, this does a lot for volume. Then I pulled out the Essence Lash Princess. This one's my favorite, the purple one. I don't know, I just needed another mascara to add in here, honestly. It's like, I don't know what else I'm gonna use. And then my friend LJ sent this to me. It's the P. Louise eyeshadow base, so I'll be testing this out. And then new from Wet n Wild, well, new to Canada / new to me, are the Liquid Catsuit eyeshadows. So I thought this might make a good eyeshadow base, so I'll have to test that out. And then this is also from the Smashbox Crystallized collection. How cool is this packaging? This is the Smashbox plus the Hoodwink. This is a always on liquid eyeshadow, so I've never tried these before. And then for eyeliner, I have been loving the Benefit roller eyeliner, which I literally can't find, so I just grabbed this one to put in the basket. It's the Dior Show On Stage Liner Matte Black. It's a great one. Nothing new in terms of brow gel. Still obsessed with the 24-hour brow setter, but I did a video with Hudson's Bay on Tuesday. I think you would have seen that, and this is something that I used in that video. I didn't actually show you, but I was wearing this Dior Show Bold Brow, and normally I'd use like a pencil and then a clear brow gel, but I've really just been so low maintenance lately, so I like that this added a little bit of color and a little bit of definition to my brows, but also a nice amount of hold. So I thought I'd put it in here just to mix it up, because I know all I talk about is the brow setter. So some exciting things happening here in the bronzer drawer. A few things that I've really been enjoying. As I just mentioned, that Hudson's Bay video, I discovered this. I did a video with them talking about like spring trends, and this was one on one of the lists that they had, and it is the Clinique Sunkissed Face Gelée. I will list that video down below so you can see it in action, but I love this, especially because it is becoming summer. I'm still tan from Mexico. This is just so natural, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kind of gel bronzer. So easy to work with. You can mix it in with foundation. I'm obsessed with it. As I mentioned in that video, my grandmother uses, I'm pretty sure still uses, the Bonnie Bell brand one, and this reminds me of that I used to steal from her as a kid. Then also in that video, I used the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Natural. And it looks kind of light, but it actually translates really beautiful on skin, super buildable. The Hoola Caramel, which you've seen me mention before, and then this is new from Wet n Wild. From what I can tell, all of these new Wet n Wild products are permanent. This is the Color Icon Bronzer, and this is the deepest shade in What Sandy, I can't see through the lens here of my camera. What Shady Beaches. Ooh, risque. Then here I have the Superstay powders from Maybelline. I will be doing a full review on those. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, still absolutely obsessed with that. I wanted to reach for this again, the Rimmel Stay Matte. I did a full video on my some of my favorite Rimmel products and then some new ones, but I was using this Stay Matte powder in the deeper shade because they have launched actual new shades that aren't just beige as a bronzer, so I thought I would reach for this again as just a regular face setting powder. And then shook my camera here. here. I've really been loving this Benefit Silky Mattifying Powder, the Dr. Feelgood, but I hate the packaging. It is so annoying. It's so annoying, but the powder itself is really good. More fun things happening in the blush and bronzer drawer. I have a Instagram tutorial that will be going up shortly using the Maybelline Puma collection, which is in Canada. This highlighter is so good. I've been wearing this non-stop, like to events. When I start wearing stuff to events, that means like I can trust it because I'm like face to face. I have to be looking my best. So I've been reaching for this a ton. It's really beautiful. It's not as purple as it looks. Then this was another one I was reaching for, pre-Puma one, and it is the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. So they launched some new shades. I don't know when, but I only picked this up when I went to Buffalo in January. Really liking that. And then in my recent Get Ready With Me, I used both this and this. Oh my god. Look at this. Smashbox Crystallized Highlighter. Really pretty. It's not as like boom in your face as the Maybelline, but it has a beautiful reflect, a little bit pink. So pretty. Haven't used this one yet from Wet n Wild. I don't know if it's going to be too deep for a highlighter on me, but again, it's one of their newer shades in the shade Awesome Blossom. And again, when I say new, remember, I'm in Canada. Because people are like, that's not new! And I'm like, not everyone's American! We don't all get it ahead of time! Okay, anyways. NARS Taj Mahal. I have been eyeing this for what feels like my entire life, and as I mentioned, I recently did a video with Hudson's Bay, so I was very blessed to get a gift card to pick up anything I needed for the video. Didn't need this for the video, but I got it anyways because I wanted to do pink in the video, but y'all know I love an orange, and this is like that kind of orangey with a reflect, kind of gold. Oh, I don't know how similar it's going to be to Becca Tiger Lily and MAC Telling Glow because they're both orangey with glow, but you can shush if you're going to tell me otherwise. Wet n Wild also launched this, I can't remember what the collection is called. Rebel Rose? Is that what it is? And I filmed Instagram videos. I honestly haven't looked at the footage. I'm not sure how it turned out. And when I was using this, I forgot to put it on before I set my face. So this is a cream blush, and it's black, but like not actually. If you see what I mean. Well, actually it looks kind of black there on my hand. I don't know how I feel about the texture. It looks like a bruise there. I think I hate it, but I want to give it another chance. Then from Buxom, this is just my favorite blush of all time. Remember when I used to talk about like the Bomb Swiss Dot all the time? I'm pretty sure that got discontinued and they didn't reply to any of my emails, so I've moved on to the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in Mykonos. It's just perfect. Same kind of shade, long wearing, so gorgeous. Cannot get enough of it. Lastly, I have the L'Oreal True Match blush. I never hear anybody talking about these, and a friend of mine sent this to me because it's one of her favorites. And what shade is it in? Like warm something? Warm 3-4. And it looks really, oh, is the packaging? No, I took the plastic off. How do I, hello? Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. A nice kind of like neutrally shade. So here we have all of the lip products, and as always, there's a color theme, not on purpose at all, but definitely looking pretty pink here. But I have the new Fenty, newish, I guess. I'm a little late to all of this, I know. Newish Fenty Stunna lip paints. So I did wear this in my Anastasia video that I mentioned down below. The next one here, oh, I have it out of order. So these are, I didn't even know these existed. Liquid catsuits, but they are not matte. They're a high shine. So pretty. I already have used a few of these in the more nudie shades, so far really good. I will do full lip swatches of that in that Wet n Wild video upcoming. This is the Buxom gloss. That's the complementary shade to that's right here, to the Mykonos blush. So this is Mykonos Sunrise. I love Buxom lip products, especially these kind of like lip shines. These are again newer to Rimmel. They're lip oils, is that what they're calling them? It's an oil tint, the Oh My Gloss oil tint. So that's it here. Really juicy texture, really kind of like jello-y smell. Not a ton of color, but just really comfortable to wear. This is one of the Maybelline Puma lipsticks, which is right here. And I believe, from what I can tell, I didn't do my research before filming this, but they are the original shades in smaller packaging. So I love these. I've talked about them a bunch, but one of the most long-wearing liquid lipsticks out there, drugstore or not. When I did my Anastasia order, I got this as a bonus or something, I think. It is from Tom Ford. I've never tried anything from Tom Ford. It's in the shade Charlotte, is it? No, I lied completely. Casablanca. That's a C. Anyways, that's it there. It's a nice kind of rosy shade. This is from Dior Summer 2016, so not new, but I've been reaching for this a lot. It's this shade here. When I want to just add, like, if I'm wearing a lipstick that's too nude, I just add a little bit of this over it, and I've been doing that for years. There was a Revlon gloss in the shade Fireball that was like a sheer reddy coral, and I would do that just to add a little bit of life to two nude lips. So that's kind of what I've been using this for. I don't think it's available anymore, but I wanted to mention it. Then this is probably my favorite shade from the Pixi liquid lipsticks in the shade Petal. Oh my god, why am I like even guessing? Au Naturel. Wow. But it is a really kind of peachy shade, and I'll wear this with a lip liner that's a little deeper than my lips actual lip color. So I did that whole video on my favorite lip liners that are great for nude lipsticks if you have a skin tone to mine. So this is the kind of shade that just pairs so well. And then lastly, a bit of bad news here, the Bite Beauty liquefied lipsticks are being discontinued. They also discontinued their lip pencils. I'm like, cool. Discontinue the two things I like the most. And this is not my favorite shade of the collection. My favorites are Whipped and Caramelized. Perfect nudes. Such a beautiful formula, so comfortable. This one here is in Jicama, and I wanted to mention these just specifically if you do love them and you want to get a backup, or if you hadn't tried them or you like a good sale. I really love these, and I wish they weren't getting rid of them, and I wish they weren't getting rid of the lip pencils, because they're one of my faves. Down here we have kind of some randomness. So this I'm very curious about. I have the primer as well, but I just couldn't fit it all in here, and I was already talking about a million primers. This is new from Stila, and I saw it when I was in the States, and I was gonna pick it up, but then I didn't, and then I went to a Stila event recently and I got it, so that was awesome. I will review it, but I think I'm gonna hate it. I don't know. This is the Lingerie Souffle Skin Perfecting Color. So it comes in only 8 shades, but what they said is that it is a really lightweight product, so it should match 4 people per shade, and the deepest shade did look very deep. So I don't know, stay tuned on that. But just the souffle texture, anything whipped, souffle, mousse, my skin hates, and it just makes my skin look 1,000 times worse. So I don't know. Stay tuned on that. There's a lot of things that I'm like, I think I hate it, but stay tuned. These are new from Impress. They've launched new Impress nails, different shades, but also, I was gonna say formula, a different kind of format. They're supposed to be a little thinner, a little more flexible. I am wearing them right now. I've had these on for the past 7 days. No, sorry, 6 days. It'll be 7 days tomorrow, and I love these. I did a full video with tutorial. I will link it down below. I love these so much. They also launched some like masterpiece nails, which are crazy long. If you follow me on Instagram, I can only wear them for half a day. I was like trying to butter something. I got all this butter under my nails. I'm like, I can't live like this. I couldn't type. I could barely take my contact lenses out. It takes some getting used to, but I was like, I don't have time for this. Then this is from NYX. It is one of their Off Tropic palettes. Blown away by these. I have a video where I literally only put this on my eye, a yellowy mustard, and it is one of my favorite looks I've ever done. So I'll link to that down below, but overall the quality of these palettes is incredible. There's like a neon one, so good. Then from Anastasia, I did like a 2 looks get ready with me. If you'd like to see this in action, I'm so torn about this palette. I love the way it looks, I love the way it performs, but I don't know that I'm ever gonna reach for it again, honestly, because it doesn't have my base shades that I want to like reach for to create a look. Like I was almost struggling to create the second look because I just had like nothing to put in my crease. I don't know. I think it's beautiful, but I'm also kind of like meh. And then so much complaining. Then this is from Marc Jacobs. There we are. I'm gonna play with this. This is definitely so different than what I normally do, but this shade here is gorgeous, and I've been trying to do more color, more cool tones to mix it up for both you and I, so I will have to give this a try. But I will say, I think this is my first Marc Jacobs palette, minus the fact that it's like kind of dirty here. Just this actual packaging is great. It's so slim, but also feels really sturdy, so very impressed. So there you have it. That is everything that's in my monthly makeup basket this month. Let me know down below what you are the most excited to hear more about. I will of course be taking that into account when planning videos for the month. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!